Most likely, if you are watching this video, you yourself are either thinking about becoming a YouTuber, or maybe you yourself are a YouTuber, or you are an introvert, and maybe this might encourage you to start a YouTube channel. Whatever scenario, I'm glad you are here, and I'm glad we can sit together and talk. So let's start off. Let's say you're an introvert like me. Why is YouTube good for this? Well, like I already alluded to, being in big crowds for me, or talking to a lot of people for me, is stressful. Now, I love to share my testimony. I love to share my heart. I love to talk. But speaking to people, sometimes I can not say really what I want to say because it takes me a longer time to think about it. So then I just end up looking like a fool and not really being able to get out what I really want to say. Now for me, I'm only a few weeks into being a YouTuber. I haven't been on here for a year or two yet. I'm actually doing this video with intention now, so I can see how much I have improved my skill in a year or two from now, because I can already see in the last few weeks a change in myself and a change in my confidence, even just speaking to a camera. A lot of times people on YouTube are the extroverts, so are those people that it just comes naturally talking. For me, I want to use this as an opportunity to almost practice and hone my skill so that when I go out into the world, I am more confident in speaking, and not just having the skill of speaking, but the boldness to speak out in public. I am also by nature a fixer. I like to fix things. It's just part of who I am. When I see a problem, or when I'm presented with a problem, I do not just like stating the problem. I can't just say, I'm hungry. I would say, I'm hungry, I need to eat something. Or I'm cold, I need to get warm. The toilet is overflowing, I need to get the plunger. I am not just a stater of a problem. I always like to come up with a solution. Now, and that can be quite obnoxious. If you are one of my friends in real life, I realize that can be quite obnoxious, because a lot of times that comes with a cost, because I'm not always a good listener to hearts. Sometimes I just hear the problem and want to fix the problem instead of hearing the heart. So I realize being a fixer has its negatives. I'm fully aware of that. And part of being a fixer is also wanting to fix my own self as well. And when I recognize and see a problem, I want to fix it. I don't want to keep dwelling in the same mistake. That's just, I don't want to do that. So for me, being able to communicate an issue or communicate a problem either that I had or have had, it helps me work through it. It helps me to come up with things that I can do to fix it in my own life. Being an introvert, I am great at talking to myself. Basically, I have a lot of conversations to myself. If I am in a social situation, after said social situation, I will completely dissect the social situation. Whereas on YouTube, that dissection for me comes in the form of editing. So I am able to have a monologue or have a conversation. Well, it's not really a conversation. It's definitely a monologue. I'm speaking to you all. But I'm able to take that, and when I start to get jumbled and really not making sense, I am able to edit that on my end. Now, I'm not editing out the real life aspects. I'm editing out the long, awkward pauses. So for me, if I were having a conversation with you in person, you would have me staring at you like, or like I would try to say like, and like, I would just not know, I would just be jumbled over my words if I was speaking to you. But all of that I am able to edit out. Well, I keep some of it in, but I edit some of it out so it's a little bit more socially appropriate. As a mom, it's so easy to somewhat lose your identity and who you are. Sometimes you can get so easily wrapped up in raising children and marriage and family, And YouTube has provided me an opportunity to somewhat find again who I am, whether it's through talking or through doing something I enjoy, which is making videos. For years, I have been making videos, not for YouTube, but making videos for my family, for my kids. One of my daughters loves to act, and so for years we would make videos of like Elsa and Anna. Like we would have fun as a family making videos. But I never really made them for me. I was making them for others. And now it's an opportunity for I'm making my content, things that I want to say. Now I'm no longer the one behind the camera, I'm the one in front of the camera. And that is new for me. That is new, so it's something I'm learning how to do. So YouTube, if you are thinking about becoming a YouTuber, it has definitely allowed me the opportunity and the platform to really hone my skills and learn new skills. Even though I made videos in the past, making videos on YouTube is completely different. Well, not completely different, but it's definitely a different ball game. For YouTube, I'm learning more of a skill of how to film in a different way. I'm learning how to create thumbnails. I am learning a different way of editing. I'm also needing to learn skills of what will get a video to be seen. And that's a skill that as a YouTuber is a great skill to learn, and you get to learn that as a YouTuber. Now, what's great about being a new YouTuber that has not a lot of subscribers yet is you're able to experiment and try new things, see what style of filming you like, see what style of editing you like, see what style of thumbnails you like. You get to kind of set the stage for your channel, and you don't have to get it right off the bat. You can have videos that flop. That's okay. It's okay that during this beginning phase that there's this grace offered to yourself as you are learning these new skills. If you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, most likely you have heard that you need to find your niche. And I agree, you do need to find that topic that you want to talk about. However, I'm going to say this, and again, I'm still a new YouTuber, so take this with a grain of sand or a grain of salt, whatever the saying is. But you get an opportunity at this beginning phase to kind of have somewhat of a broader chance to kind of find out what you want to do. You get to do that because you're not locked into that certain thing. So for me, my niche is very broad right now, very broad. And for me, it's fun to, make a certain video and think, you know what? I don't think I want to do this style again. Or, oh, I really like this. I'm going to keep doing that. And it's okay because you're a new YouTuber to have that time of experimenting with all of that. I would have never thought that I would make a video like this. But it's something that has been on my heart and on my mind of like, wow, I wonder if others are feeling this way as a new YouTuber because, wow, as many videos as I tried to watch in preparation, nothing really prepped me as an introvert and helping me understand what the beginning phase looked like. Really, a lot of the videos that you see are the ones that people have already made it. It's the people that have the over 1,000 subscribers. It's almost like they have forgotten what it feels like to be 1 week in, 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, because it's a different feeling, I would assume, because how they're communicating is different from when they have 1,000 subscribers. Also, they're being monetized at that point. All of my time, energy, and effort right now is I'm doing it for free. I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting monetized from YouTube at this point. As a new YouTuber, you have to be patient. Most channels are going to take about a year or two to get that fire under your feet. There's also so much information about the algorithms of YouTube and being consistent. I've seen a couple theories of posting every day for the first month is a good idea, and I've seen, oh, don't do that. You should just post on a regular basis. So you really have to decide what is going to work best for you and your schedule and your routine and your lifestyle. That's something that you as a YouTuber have to decide. One thing that I really wasn't prepared for, that I feel like people didn't talk about too much in any of the preparation videos that I watched, is the time that goes into YouTube, especially again when you're under that 1,000 subscribers, you're not getting monetized. So basically you're investing a lot of your time and your skills and your energy into something that you hope that in a year or two will have that return, but you don't really know. You can't see the future. You don't know if in a year or two you're going to have those 1,000 subscribers. So at the beginning, you really have to have that heart and that passion of simply loving making videos, editing videos, making thumbnails, and all of that. You have to have that deep passion for doing that. Otherwise, you're going to give up. So here's my encouragement and also some light bulb moment that this is going to take a lot of time. So how much time? Actually, I had someone ask me the other day, how much time am I putting into my YouTube at this point? I am putting, at this point, at least 20 hours a week into this, at least. Right now, this is a huge undertaking. This is something that both my husband and I have talked about, having 1 month of really me putting in a lot of time and energy into this, and then tapering off, not completely tapering off, but I know for me, I had a goal of having a video posted or a short posted, something posted each day, or at least 6 of the 7 days of the week. That was my goal for the first month. And then my goal, once that 1 month time is over, is probably going to dial it back to 3 or 4 videos. I mean, the ultimate goal is to reach the crowds. Whatever niche, whatever topic you are going to talk about, the goal is to reach a lot of people. That is the point of coming on a social media site on YouTube, is to reach the crowds. So ideally, we do want to be getting subscribers. We do want to eventually pick our niche, but it is okay at the beginning to kind of experiment with all of those things. But at the beginning, it's okay because even your new subscribers are seeing that you don't just have one skill set. You don't have just one niche. Pretty much like all of us in life, we are multi-dimensional. You know, we have more than one aspect to us. For me, I just know I want to be able to look back and see that, you know, I do have other videos tucked in there of some other skills that I have talked about outside of homemaking and being a mom and being a wife, because I am, as much as I love those roles and I love talking about those roles, and talking about those roles comes naturally, there's also other aspects that I also enjoy talking about. So my last and final tip that I would present to a new YouTuber or an introvert is to try to plan ahead. Before I even started a YouTube channel, I had videos that were pre-made and in my gunny sack of videos that I could pull from. Now, once I officially started that channel, I didn't stop the hustle. I am still creating and making videos every day, but I still have those in my gunny sack that I have made in the past that I can pull from, whether I'm actually pulling that video out and editing that video, or if I'm taking the concept of that past video and revamping it. Either way, it is helpful as a new YouTuber to already have videos made that you can pull from, because life does happen. If you're a mom, you're going to have sick kids, or you yourself might get sick, or life does happen. So you might not be able to sit down and film every single day. So again, having that library of videos that you can pull from is definitely something that is helpful. So if you are thinking about YouTubing and you're in the process of praying about it and maybe talking about it, I hope this is a little bit of an encouragement and a little behind the scenes to know what it would take to start a YouTube channel. And if you are already in the phase and you're new like me, hopefully this provides some encouragement to stick with it and keep going. I understand that it is hard and there's a lot of time and energy and effort and skills that are going into this. And it sometimes can be like, oh, I just wish that my time would be compensated. But know that even without that compensation, what you are saying and presenting, as long as it is glorifying God, is valuable and it is worth saying. Even if you don't get a dime back, it is worth spreading the news and the gospel and the truth of godly living. Whatever your topic is, as long as you are doing it for the glory and honor of God, it is worth the energy and time that you are putting into it. So that's all I have for today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.